Hello everyone. Today we are going to focus on how to maintain the accurate time information, and in case you change the time zone, how you will configure the time zone of your system. So the command that we are going to focus on today is timedatectl. So this command will help us to maintain all the information related to the time settings of the system. So you can use the timedatectl command to know the system date, time, and the time zone settings which are currently configured to your system. So if I run the timedatectl command, you can see that it lists the local time, the universal time, the time zone. So this is configured as per my current time zone. Now, there are lots of options that we can use with the timedatectl command. The first one is list time zones. So this will list all the time zones that are available. Next one is you can set the time zone. So let's suppose you shift from India to any other country. So if I shift from India to, let's suppose, the US, then I can change to the new time zone using the set time zone option with the timedatectl command. If I want to change the time, then I can use the set time option. Now, this is very important, set NTP true. So NTP means whether the system will automatically synchronize with the internet time or not. So for that, this value has to be true. And the last, we are going to talk about the TZ select option. So I will show you all these one by one. Now let us suppose that I want to change the time zone. So I will use timedatectl set time zone. Now I need to know what is the time zone. So let's suppose you shift to the UK, to England. Now I want to change my time zone. But the first question that comes to our mind is, what is the time zone? How do I know what is the time zone of the United Kingdom? So for that, you need to use TZ select. So we know that the United Kingdom is in Europe. So you to select one of the continents here. So that is 7. Now this lists all the countries in Europe. So I need to find United Kingdom. So that is this Britain. Again, I will press 7 and enter. So now it will show you that the time zone is Europe, London. So this is the time zone that is required. So this way you can find out the time zone of any country. So yes, this information was useful. So I can write 1, enter, right. So now timedatectl set time zone. What is the time zone? Europe/London. Okay, now if I view the information using timedatectl, so you can see now that the time zone is changed from Asia, Kolkata to Europe, London, and the time is also updated. Okay, so once again, let's suppose I want to shift back to my local time zone. So again, run the same command, but this time I'll choose the correct time zone. Once again, check using timedatectl, and you can see now that the time zone is changed back. The second option that I'm going to discuss is set time. So set time allows you to change the system time. So if I show you the current date and time, so it is December 20th and the time is 11:14:37 seconds. So now we will use timedatectl set time, and then you need to write the format. So format is year, month, date, and then it is hours, minutes, and seconds. So this is the format. So year is 2021, month is 12. Let's change the day from 20 to 25. Give a random time, whatever you want. So there is one error, NTP unit is active, so we need to deactivate that. So NTP service, this is active, this has to be disabled. For that, you need to do is timedatectl set NTP to false. Okay, you can check again. So now it is inactive. Now if I change the time, so now it is successful. So run the date command and you can see now the date is changed from 20th December, 25th December and whatever time you have specified. The last option left is timedatectl list time zones. So this list all the time zones. Okay, so this is not bifurcating them in terms of countries or the continents. So this is a entire list. You can scroll down one by one, so not very useful. What you can do is you can use the tz select as I have already discussed. Now the next important thing to discuss is the chronyd service. The chronyd service enables or it helps to synchronize the local hardware clock which is on your system with the time on the network. So whatever NTP server you are using to keep synchronized, the chronyd service is the one which keeps your system synchronized with the internet clock. Now normally you need not to do anything, but in case your system is on an isolated network, so it's not connected to the net, how will you keep your clock updated with the correct time? So you have to choose a local NTP server with which you can synchronize your hardware clock. For that we require to configure the chronyd service. So to configure the chronyd service, there are 5 steps that you need to follow. The first one is you need to install the chronyd package if you're not already installed in your system. So this is the first thing that you will require. Next, you need to make some changes into the configuration file. So the configuration file is /etc/chronyd.conf. So you need to open this configuration file and you need to write this server, and then you need to specify the IP address of the NTP server with which you want to synchronize the system clock. So you need to write server space whatever is the IP address and then iburst. So there is already a line similar to this. I'll show you just after a while, and you need to comment that particular line and enable and write the new IP address for the new NTP server. Once you have done this, you need to save the configuration file, come out of it, and you need to restart the chronyd service. The last step is you need to check whether whatever changes you have done are enabled or not. For that, you need to run the chronyd sources -v command. Alright, so I will just show you what you need to do. So the configuration file is etc chronyd.conf. So this is the line I'm talking about. So you can see that an entry is already made. So this one is to synchronize your system with the internet clock. What you need to do is you need to comment this and uncomment this one, and here replace this IP with whatever IP address is of the new NTP server. Alright, so this you need to do. So I'm just going to change it back to the original. Okay, save this. Once you have done, then you need to simply restart the chronyd service and issue the sources chronyd -v command.
So that was all about how to use the chronyd service. In the next lecture, we are going to focus on tuning profiles.